Hello everyone. So today's topic is movements of the earth. So there are two types of movement, rotation and revolution. Before I explain those topics, let us see their importance. Days and nights are caused due to the rotation. Revolution caused the change of season, and everything is related with those movements. So as they cause the variations on the earth's surface, it is very essential to study about those movements. Up ahead is the topic rotation. Now, the rotation or the spinning of the earth takes place in an imaginary line which passes from the north pole to the south pole of the earth. Now, this imaginary line is termed as axis or axis of rotation. Now, the earth takes almost 23 hours and 56 minutes to complete one rotation, which approximately is 24 hours for a day. Now the speed of the rotation, it is almost 1700 km per hour in the equator, which is the longest parallel of the earth's surface. Now how we calculate? By dividing the length of equator by one rotation. But the rotation speed also varies from parallel to parallel, because the length of the parallel decreases from equator towards the pole. So as we move from equator towards the poles, both north pole as well as the south pole, the speed of the rotation also decreases. So when we reach the north pole and south pole, the speed of the rotation will become 0. The next fact is its direction. So the earth rotates from west to east direction, and it is anti-clockwise if you view the earth from the angle of north pole. The movement of the earth around the sun is termed as revolution, and it goes around the sun in an fixed elliptical path which is termed as orbit. Like Earth, all the other planets in the solar system also goes around the sun, but in their own orbit. So that is the reason the planets in the solar system doesn't bump into each other. Now let us discuss some of the characteristics of revolution. When the earth moves around the sun, the average distance between the sun and the earth is 150 million kilometer. However, due to the elliptical nature of the orbit, the distance varies from time to time. On 3rd January, the distance is 147 million kilometer, which is known as perihelion, and on July 4th, the distance is 150 million kilometer, which is the longest distance, and it is termed as aphelion. Earth revolves around the sun at a speed of 30 km per second. The Earth takes almost 365 days and 6 hours of time to revolve around the sun. However, we consider only 365 days in a year, and the 6 hours has to be adjusted. So how we do the adjustment is adding 1 day to February after every 4th year, and the 4th year is termed as leap year, and the leap year has 366 days in a total. So this were the few characteristics of the revolution. Now we are going to move on the topic inclination of the earth axis. As we know, the earth's surface axis is tilted. To the vertical, it's tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree. Now if a horizontal axis is drawn to the plane of its orbit, then it is 66.5 degree. The inclination of the earth axis plays a vital role in the variation of the length of day and night, as well as in the change of seasons also. So with this we come to the end of the motions of the earth, that is the revolution and rotation. I hope the video was quite helpful, and in the next video I will be uploading the effect of rotation and revolution. Thank you.